Hello everyone and welcome to the Wednesday tutorial stream for the Game Maker. I am joined today by Panda Pops, who was so kind as to grace us with her presence in the stream.
Thank you. What a lovely introduction. Hello everyone. And good morning, B.
Hey, good morning. As far as it's still really morning, it's almost not morning anymore for me. But good morning and afternoon and evening and whatever it is for you guys out there as well. Hope you're having a good day. And also, a quick update before we jump into actually looking at the Game Maker. I wanted to quickly go through the Backrooms Game Jam. We've got the Backrooms Game Jam going on right now. It ends on Sunday, the 2nd of July. So wrap up your games if you're still working on them. If you haven't seen, we also added some additional prizes. We added a Backrooms asset bundle for the first and second and third place. So you will get a Backrooms asset bundle with a few lovely assets created by our Sandbox team. And also, we have added some audio to the Game Maker so that you may make some more immersive games for this particular game jam. We know that audio is a really big part of creating horror games, so we did go above and beyond to try and add some audio into the Game Maker so that you can use it and create better games. So I hope that this is something that you can use. I made some effects. Alex made a thunderstorm effect. And also our audio director allowed us to add some audio in that was meant for the next update, but we got to get it now because we need it for this game jam. So that's really nice of him. And yeah, we've got a bunch of new things. I can show you that actually in a little while. Let's go through something else on the news site before we jump into the Game Maker and look at the new effects. Just wanted to note that we also have the Omnom avatar reveal going on today. So if you've bought any of those will be revealed today. And if you still want to buy some, I do believe that there are more left to buy. And yep, I think that's that on the news side. So let's jump on into the Game Maker, where I will quickly go and have a look at all the audio that's been added. Do note that all the audio that's being added is added to the audio streaming behavior, not to the play sound component. The play sound component does have some better control over how you can use the audio. The volume slider works better. You've got 3D sound and all that. Unfortunately, we don't have the ability to upload to that one. That has to be done by the Game Maker developers, so that will be probably you'll get some audio there in a future update. But for now, we have added a bunch of effects and music and ambience to the audio streaming behavior. We've got some lots of ambience, we've got some music, and we've got some kind of hit effects. As you see here, we've got 8 different hit effects, which is like some little horror sound of, a monster hitting you or something like that. We've got some really good ones. I've been going through all of them, and not all of them are really horror themed. We've got some other ones that are like nature, office, harbor, industrial forest, etc. So if you have different environments that your game is taking part in or taking place in, you can use these kinds of ambiences. Really cool and really useful. So really happy with that. So
dead games, people.
No dead games. You have no excuse to not have any sound in your game now. Unless you are, specifically choosing to have silent parts in your game, which you can definitely use silence to your advantage in certain areas of a game. I would say the entire game should probably not be silent though.
Oh, could you imagine if somebody did a game where there was always sound and then in like set areas it just went dead silent? I think that would creep me out.
Exactly, that's what I mean. Silence can be very, very creepy, but you need to, use it in the right places for it to be creepy. But for sure, like if there's a lot of ambience going on and suddenly everything goes quiet and it's only your footsteps you can hear, I would be freaked out.
I've got to say, I think the one game that has freaked me out the most is Subnautica.
Oh, really? You played
Oh,
that? I cannot even play it.
oh,
I watched my
I
husband play it because I was too scared to play it myself.
honestly, it absolutely terrified me. To start with, I wasn't that scared of it because I hadn't looked into it, and then I heard noises, and then the giant leviathan just popped up in front of
Ah,
my screen, and I'm like,
it's
ran
so
away.
creepy. It's so
I
creepy.
it is. I literally, because I used to play it on stream, I
Uh
had
huh.
to have somebody actually push me to finish it because I was like, I think I'm just gonna stay in this area and then we're just gonna collect things and build a nice base.
Yeah, that's all you need, right?
Yeah, but honestly, those if you want to get a good indicator of a creepy atmospheric game, I strongly suggest Subnautica.
For sure. I mean, Subnautica is not even a horror game, but it is horrifying.
Oh
It
no,
really is.
I 100% class it as a horror game. It definitely is. You cannot tell me that that is not a horror
It's
game.
not meant to be, but it definitely plays it as one. Um, because you're constantly terrified. I mean, if you want to just leave the reef, you're already terrified of everything around you. Also, the ocean is scary. That's another layer of fear for me. The ocean is scary because
Oh,
you're
honestly,
helpless
yeah.
as a human in the water. You're so helpless. You can do zero if something comes to eat you.
Yep.
Yep.
The ocean is. I agree with you. Deep bodies of ocean,
Oh yeah.
terrifying.
Oh yeah.
They are scary.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't take that much of a depth on a beach for me to start getting worried. I will stay in shallow water. I'm not good with that. I'm not good with the thought of the vast ocean and everything that lurks in there. Not my cup of tea. The ocean is great, but it's also terrifying. Okay, let's jump into the mechanics here. So I made a little hallway that you can see if I go in here. It's dark, it's creepy, and yep, I've used the subtractive light first of all to create a dark atmosphere. This is the point light. Wait, 1 minute. Oh no, it's just subtractive. Sorry, I thought I'd moved another light. So this is the subtractive light. It's going to create a really dark atmosphere. The reason it's out here is because it's really stark when it's kind of right on top of you. So I'm kind of using the edges of it to create a dark atmosphere that where you can still get some light penetrating. Then I've got a point light, just a regular white point light, which is in ceiling together with an asset light up there somewhere that's flickering, which is not an asset I've made, but it's really cool. Very appropriate for this kind of game jam for backrooms. Over here, I've got a red light, which is blinking. So basically, if we jump into the game, you can see we've got this red light blinking over there. It creates kind of like a creepy effect, like some kind of I don't know, alert is going on. So you know something is lurking down here. You're gonna know something is lurking down there. You're not gonna want to go there. I think that's a really cool way of kind of creating some tension for the player. So we've got obviously some messages that flicks this light on and off. We are going to use a where is it here? Timed event behavior for that. As you can see, everything is multiplayer right now. I haven't really gone into details with trying to make it single player. Generally, I will advise you to make things as single player as possible because they're less heavy on performance. But I just did this really quickly. Make whatever you can single player. So ignore that it says multiplayer. It doesn't have to be. Anyway, we've got timed event right here to flick that red light on and on and on and off. Also, by the way, let me just get chat up. Okay, I just wanted to ask actually people out there if Panda's voice is also loud enough. I wasn't quite sure if I had turned the audio up properly. Can you hear Panda properly?
Testing. In fact, while we test, I'll read Animal Chin's
Do so.
thing. It says, I don't think it's a question. I'm just picking out just their thing. If there's one thing that can be learnt by actions of Aussie surfers, oh, there we go, we're on about the sea. It's that you just need to punch sharks in the nose and she'll be right, mate. Honestly, I have heard that. You are meant to punch a shark on its nose.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then you're meant to flip it on its back.
Yeah.
To be honest, if I'm that close to a shark, in my mind, I don't think I'm thinking punch.
No,
I'm
I was
thinking,
gonna say that as well.
yeah.
If I'm that close to a shark,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I'm panicking, and I will forget about that. But
Wicked and Garnakan both say that they can hear me, but I am a little low.
yeah, I turned her audio up just now. I don't know if that's better. I think that should be better.
Am I better now, people? Testing. 1, 2, testing. Hey, Maxie. Do you know what? I swear it's only Maxie where
now.
I
Okay.
do this. Where Maxie says, hey, Panda, and instead of trying to say, hey, Maxie back, I just go, hey, Panda, back to myself.
Why though?
I don't know.
Something about the name Maxie just screams panda.
Yeah.
If you stand up, you won't be low anymore. Try standing up, panda.
Trust me. I am like
You'll
5'3" on a good. I'm 5'3" on a good day. If I've got like a good night's sleep, first thing in the morning we measure me. I'm like 5'3". So trust me, I'm not the shortest one out of my friend group, but
Oh.
well, I've got a friend
friends.
who I have one friend that I think's 4'8", and then another one that is 5 foot nothing, and she likes to add 4'8".
Oh my.
Yeah, she's
That's
little.
tiny.
She is little. But my nan is 5 foot nothing, although I'm pretty sure she's been shrinking a little, but she refuses to be any smaller than 5 foot. She's like, I've always been 5 foot. I was like, yeah, you've also in your 60s, mate.
Wow. Small family and friend circle.
Yeah.
I'm 5'7", so can't
Oh,
relate.
wow, you're tall.
Yep. I am, and I have been this way since I was 12 years old, which is
Oh,
I
wow.
was so tall in comparison to all of my friends.
Oh, I bet.
grew
See,
really fast, and then I
See,
stopped.
I say like, oh wow, 5'7's tall.
It's not super tall.
No, it's not. No.
It's relatively tall. It's kind of medium, I guess.
Your model height. There you
Yeah.
go. You can be a model.
Yeah, I think that's the minimum requirement, if I remember hearing correctly somewhere, that you need to be for modeling. Don't know.
I
Never
think it's
been
like
something I wanted to get into.
I think it's like 5'6", 5'7". That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's
About
like average height.
Yeah,
I'm,
it's
I'm below average. I'm below average.
But at 12, I was quite tall because I reached this height at 12. And so at that time, I was really tall in comparison to everyone else. And then I stopped growing.
And everybody else just started catching up. You were just like,
Yeah.
oh, welcome up here, friend.
You made it. Good on you. Okay. All right, let's look at the timed event to flick on the light on and off. So we are not going to wait for message because we want this thing to just do its thing from the beginning of the game. We are going to ask it to reset the timed event every time it finishes because we want the light to continue flicking on and on, not just stop after the first round. So we add the main event. It's going to be just 1 second. After 1 second, it's going to turn on the light. So it starts, it's got a starting state of off, I believe. Yeah, starting state is off. So after 1 second, it'll turn on the light. It'll send the message red dot on, which is the message required to turn on that light. We're going to add a sub event, and we're going to add the relative time as 2 seconds. So after another 2 seconds, it'll turn off the light again after it turns it on. So what the sub event does is that it adds the time relative to the main timed event. So now it's going to, after the 1 second has passed, it's then going to take 2 seconds before it sends the next message to red dot off. So that's how the light is going on and off constantly. My earlier question, if you turn the red light on, will it play Roxanne? No, not in this particular case, but I mean, you probably could make it if you had Roxanne added.
But also, please don't add audio for songs that could give you a copyright claim.
Good point. You could do, but you could not publish it.
Yeah. I would say as well, potentially for this experience, Roxanne wouldn't really go.
Not really.
Yeah, maybe.
Really. I mean, maybe you could create some kind of weird effect if it was really low and you were like, some music is playing somewhere and what's going on? I'm alone in this corridor. That would actually be kind of creepy, no matter what music you put there.
You could also do sort of like change how the audio sounds. Like instead of the the actual song playing, just a creepy, quiet voice whispering the lyrics.
No. Oh no!
Could you imagine that?
No, I don't want to. I'm terrible with horror.
Rocks. Rocks.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah, no, I love it. There we go. You could have that. There you go, Animal Chin. You could do that. That's what you could do. But not the whole song.
Maxie's asking, can you demo the sounds? I was going to show you the sounds or let you listen to the sounds or whatever. I'm going to also show you some combinations of sounds that you can use to kind of create a whole ambience. Instead of just using one file, you can combine them to make some really creepy effects. But yes, what type of files do the Sandbox support? Right now, the ones that I uploaded were all MP3s. The ones that we got from our audio director were OGG files. We also have some other formats. I don't remember what all they are. So you'll see that later on, whenever this feature gets public for everyone. A little girl with doll and sound of calling her mama. Oh no. Children are terrifying in horror games.
Oh, they are. Kids are creepy, man.
Yeah, why are they so creepy? I don't know. They're cute and they're adorable and they're fantastic, but put them in the wrong setting and they're just the most terrifying thing. Okay, so what we want to do right now, I want to create a creepy effect where, as you can see right now, my game maker crashed. Oh no. Well, that was anticlimax. I want to create some kind of effect where a demon is going to, or some kind of creepy entity, whatever. I don't have an entity, I have a demon in my library, so we'll use that. It's going to kind of appear in the red light when you're approaching that red light, and it'll appear kind of suddenly and it'll be super creepy. So I'll show you how to do that. Let's just open up the game maker real quick. Oop. There we go. And the resolution is weird. There we go. There we go. Alright, we're back. Have you played Phasmophobia? I have not. If you play me about any, if you ask me about any horror game, I have not played any horror game. I don't do horror games. That's so I'm really looking forward to judging all of these because it's fun, but I am very receptible for any kind of shocks, and I won't sleep in the night. So there's that. Okay, so a few things got added. Okay, so since I crashed, some things that I had edited got placed back where I put it before. So we've got a mix of different effects that I had initially added. So I'll show you those. I'll showcase those. Let's see. You wanted to hear some of the sounds, so let's do that. Do we have any more here? What's this one? This one we also want. So we're going to take the breathing effect, the male breathing effect. We're going to take the loud thumping. Those are two of the effects that I uploaded. We are also going to, can you move this please? We're going to take the ambience, underground ambience that is already available in Play Sound. This one is not a new one. I also want to add this one, Abandoned Town, which is a new one that we got with the from the audio director. Let me just make sure this one is playing on start. They're all playing on start. Okay, so the combination of sounds is breathing, male, and underground ambience, and loud thumping, and Abandoned Town. Let's play it. Let's see how it goes. And let's make sure that you can actually hear it. So I'm going to monitor the audio a little bit. Let me know if you guys can actually hear it properly.
I won't be able to hear it.
No, you won't be able to, sorry.
So creepy with that light.
Yeah, I love the flickering. So I really like the Abandoned Town ambience. That one is super creepy. Okay, so I'm going to show you what happens, what mechanic I want to show you how to do. So if I approach this blinking red light. Oh, is the mechanic gone? Oh no, I've deleted it. Okay, so we're going to create it now, so then I'll show you afterwards. Okay, so with all of that in mind, we're going to place a asset spawner. And we are going to make it spawn a preset that I've prepared called Demon. I'll show you the preset in just a moment. We are going to... Oh, why did I put speaker? It's going to have a toggle component because we do not want this demon to spawn immediately. We want it to only spawn once the player has approached the red light by a little bit more. So we are going to have toggle.spawn, which is a message that'll be sent by a speaker, which is somewhere around here. I think it's this one over here. Yeah. So if the player comes into this area, it's going to send a message to the asset spawner that it's toggled on, so we can now spawn the demon. The demon is going to spawn with red.on, which is the red light turning on. So basically when the player approaches, we toggle on the asset spawner, and then the demon will actually spawn once the light flickers back on. You might need to tune it a little bit so that the distance is right, so that you get the best effect possible, and also you don't get to pass where the demon is before it actually spawns. So where's the red light? We want to create the asset spawner, or place it right under the light, which can be hard to see when you've got the subtractive because it's dark as heck. There we go. Okay, now it should spawn the demon, which has a default... oops, where do we have our presets? It's got a default attack animation. I'm going to just show you the preset real quick. The demon has an animation to just attack once, just so that it does some kind of movement when it shows up. And it'll be spawned together with this preset, which will be... Excuse me, I've got an alarm going off on my phone. Okay, there we go. It is going to be parented to this plant logic behavior thing, so that we actually might despawn it again afterwards. It's going to spawn in the red light, but then it's going to disappear again. So the player is going to be left thinking, what happened? This thing appeared and now it's gone. Do I dare to go past the next corner? So it's going to despawn again after that with the plant behavior. Okay, so let's delete that again. And let's have a look at that. Oh, Panda, do you want to draw up a form maybe?
Yes, we are now 20 minutes in, so there you go, people. Get yourself a weapon crate NFT if you don't already have one. If you do already have one, please try not to fill the form out again.
Yep, that's right. Let's see if I did all the things right this time. So I'm going to approach. Oh, and there he is. And of course, now he's gone. Oh, he's not gone. I don't know what happened. He was gone the other times. He should be gone. Maybe it spawned a new one. Oh, it's because it spawns more. I forgot to turn off the asset spawner. Okay. In any case, what was I just trying to say right now? It would be a really good idea to add like one of the, maybe the hit effects that the audio director gave us, because those are like little sudden shock effects that work really well for like a, what is this called? Jump scare. Jump scare. That was what I was looking for. So let's add a jump scare, and also we need to turn off that asset spawner afterwards. Let's try with hit 01 maybe. I think that one's pretty cool. So when do we play that one? We play it on red on, but this one also needs to have a toggle behavior together with the demon so that it spawns at the same time, or the sound comes at the same time. Toggle spawn. I've spelled toggle incorrectly and it's bothering me a lot. Okay.
How did you spell toggle?
It was a typo, not really spell it incorrectly. I didn't put an L in toggle. Okay, we want it to turn off again with red dot off, I think. That should be fine. Yeah. So this speaker that we've got here, where did it go? Where did the speaker go? This one. Okay. Let's just have a look at the speaker. It's got detect entity. It's going to detect the avatar in this little range here. It's going to send a message toggle.spawn, but it's also going to play only once, so we're not going to accidentally spawn the demon again. It's only going to happen once. So this should work, I think, and let's see if this effect actually helps with the jump scare. It did not spawn the demon this time, I think. What happened? I think I did something with the toggle behavior. How's the weather in Britain? Animal Chin is asking. That's a question for Panda.
Overcast, but still quite warm. So yeah, cloudy but warm. It's warm clouds, like they're hugging me in their suffocatingness.
It's sunny. It was supposed to be overcast. It was supposed to actually rain most of the week.
We actually had a little bit of rain last night. It was really nice. Yeah, but not proper rain. It was like you didn't realize it was raining.
Oh.
You know, like when you visit Spain and it rains in Spain and it's like warm? As if, oh, this isn't what rain is meant to feel like.
A warm bath.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, cloudy with a chance of meatballs. Yes, life made me. That's, and V is sunny with a chance of eggs.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, that's it.
With a chance of potatoes, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, that sounds
We like
nice.
potatoes in Denmark, so...
Yeah, that's the food in Denmark.
I mean, it's one of the big foods. We have a lot of potatoes. Potatoes and pork is probably one of our biggest productions.
I love pork.
Yeah, we export a lot of bacon to the UK.
That is
for
surprising.
all your English breakfasts.
That's really surprising because, like, the county I'm from, Lincolnshire, is known for their Lincolnshire sausages, which is pork. So
Mm-hmm.
I'm surprised that we, instead of using our own, we're like, nah, let's import it. That's great for you guys, but
I don't know. I
yeah,
just know that we export bacon
a
to the
lot of
UK.
pork.
Yeah.
Oh, well, bacon.
Yeah,
Yeah,
bacon. Specifically bacon. I don't know
just
about other types of pork. Maybe. Maybe not.
interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot what message I set this one to make it turn off the asset spawner. Is it spawn off? Probably. What is giving that message? I kind of broke down the whole thing that I had made so that I could create it with you guys, and now I am
You're lost? Oh
I'm
no.
lost. I forgot what. Usually I have things set up. I thought today I would do it differently, and I would sort of set it up with you guys, but now I forgot. Oh, okay. No. I know how it is. Okay, so the light has a speaker on it, and when this speaker detects the demon, so we've included the tag demon. The preset demon has the tag demon. So when it detects that the demon is spawned, it's going to send a message to spawn off. Okay, fine. We've got it. The asset spawner turns off when it detects the demon is spawned, so we don't get it more than once. Let's try it again. Uh-oh. Okay. So we definitely need to adjust the distance to the demon, and also it doesn't seem like it spawned off. It sent the spawn off message. We need to adjust the distance of the speaker, because otherwise the player can come close to the demon and kind of walk past it before it spawns, which is not what we want. Which sound are you referring to, Maxi? Are you referring to the hit, the sort of growl that's coming? I don't think it's sudden enough for my liking, but it's definitely a good one. There are different hit sounds that we can use, so we can also play around with that. I also think we need to just jump into, an empty game and just listen to the different sounds, so you can get a little feel of what's being added. Okay, so we moved it away a little bit. The asset spawner still doesn't turn off for whatever reason, so I don't know what that's all about. Spawn.off should turn it off. Okay, when it detects the demon. Does the demon have the correct tag? Is that what's happening? Should have. It should have. It doesn't. Oh, that's why. For whatever reason. Ah, okay. So we want to save this preset again. The demon looks lovely. I made that demon for a game jam a long time ago, or last year sometime. It was a quick one to make. Or it was somewhat quick. Is it spawning the correct one? It is. Okay. It should work, I think. It's such a great addition. Atmosphere is everything in a game. It is, and in particular horror games, makes a huge difference. There we go. Are you still spawning? No, you're not.
Oh,
it's gone.
Yes. Oh.
Did you like the effect?
Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. You know, well, it's a shame I can't hear it, but I will rewatch that.
You can rewatch if you want.
Yeah, no, I will. I'll rewatch it just so I can hear the sounds. I did load up the game maker so I could play the sounds just so I know what I'm hearing roughly. And they're good. I like them.
Yeah. I really liked how one of the sound effects that I uploaded turns out, I mean, I have zero experience with creating sound effects, so this was kind of fun for me to try and do, and I'm quite happy with how some of them turned out, most of them at least. The loud thumping kind of sounds like footsteps when you mix it with the other ambience, which I really like. It's quite eerie. It's like heavy footsteps on the floor, which I just think sounds really good in the back of all the other ambience. Can also use something banging on, I don't know, whatever that might be. So really happy with how that turned out. And let's try with the other hit effect. Let's see if that one is a little more sudden, because I feel like the one, yeah, that one was more sudden. That was way creepier. I want to try that again. Yep, that one is way better. So you can play around with that a little bit. Some of them are longer and have longer like effects where the hit kind of continues. Also, this one repeats, which is not something that we want. We want the audio hit thing to only do it once. I don't know if there's is there an option to only do it once? Bot get duration once. It should still. We just want to turn it off basically, which we can still do with the I guess we can do that with spawn off. Although if we do that, I don't know if it's going to interrupt the sound effect. Let's see. The loop, yeah, we don't want it to loop, but it's also not looping right now. The reason it's continuing to play is because the message to play it is being repeated from the light flickering thing. You can set it up in different ways so that it's not going to do that. Okay, let's see if we can. Yeah, that should work. That worked. See? There we go. So now, once this demon is spawned, it turns off the audio streaming behavior. I forgot which message I put in. Yeah, it's red dot on, which is the light flickering on currently. That makes the sound appear. So that one's going to continue even if we don't put it on loop. It's going to keep sending that message, and it's going to receive that message and play it again and again. So we want to toggle it off. Unless you set it up differently, you probably could. This was a quick setup for me. Anyways, let's try and remove the other sound effects, or maybe we just save this and we remove it, because then I don't have to do it again if I want to play around with it more. Let's remove all of the sound effects. Let's just remove everything for now, right now. There we go. Okay, we want to have a little look at the other effects. One thing that I really do wish that we had in audio streaming was 3D sound, because that one can be really nice to have in certain places where you don't necessarily want this sound to be all over the map, but we'll do with that. We can showcase the eerie whisper. Let's do that one first. That one was one of the effects that I uploaded, and it crashed again. Why is it crashing? It's been crashing since the day before yesterday for some reason for me.
I have been loaded into mine since the last 20 minutes. I have yet to experience a crash.
Yeah,
However,
I don't know what's happening for me.
Yeah.
Super strange. I have never ever had any problems with crashing, even when others report crashing in a Game Maker. I've never actually had that happen to me. So it's super weird that it is right now.
Have you tried clearing out the cache?
I have not, no.
Oh, have you not? Oh yeah, do that.
Probably. After the stream though.
It says you could set it up, have the same sound in front and behind the player.
What exactly are you referring to, Maxi?
Oh,
if it's... What?
I was going to say, and Paul thinks that maybe the crashes are to do with the audio streaming. I feel like they're not, because I can't hear what V's audio stuff sounds like. I wanted to, so I loaded up so I could place all the audio. And
so you've been placing them and haven't experienced any crashes. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am saving mine now for a 3D effect Maxi is on about.
I mean, not for audio streaming, because audio streaming is just streaming to the entire map. It doesn't get louder or quieter, depending on how far away you are from it. So that's what I mean with 3D. That only really works with the play audio component. So that wouldn't work. Okay, let's try again. Wasn't it Lucas who also had a stream where the game maker kept crashing, or was it the client? Panda?
The game.
Oh, there you are.
I think it was. I think it was the game maker.
Strange.
Yeah.
It's attacking the streamers.
Oh, rude. I will
Yeah,
have
I
a
know.
word with it right now. Don't attack streamers.
No. Very rude indeed. I don't know if you guys could actually hear the whisper that I made. I'm going to loop it just so that it keeps playing. There we go. That one's super creepy. I really like that one. Then we've got the loud thumping, which could be either footsteps or other, which is not playing this time. Which I think is something also with the audio streaming behavior. It doesn't always work as intended, so the effect doesn't play. It doesn't want to play for me right now. It was playing just before, so, you know. Let's go for the music dark. So we've actually gotten, I think it was three like really eerie music tracks, which is really cool. We've got the dark music, we've got eerie, ethereal, and spooky music. That should be 4 then. And then we've got some spooky ambience to go with it as well. So this is really, really helpful to create a very unsettling environment. And I think you guys said you could hear the effects properly, right? So I'm not just playing them for deaf ears.
Bless me.
Bless you.
I sneezed, sorry.
Oh no.
I am going to drop that form a final time.
Yeah, I was just going to say if you want to drop it once more and then find a winner soon.
I will find a winner. The best winner in the world.
And I think, I don't know if it was you, Maxi, on Twitter who said now we're just missing some nature sounds. I think I remember seeing that was your names. We actually do have some nature ambience in here. We can play it real quick. We've got some nature, we've got rain, we've got forest, desert, even clouds. I'm not really sure what the clouds one does. Haven't listened to it. So we've got a few nature ambience. We'll probably get more. It's not really playing the audio since I crashed. I don't really know why. I have not had any problems at all when playing them all this afternoon. Isn't it typical that these things happen on stream?
Yes.
Let's do the forest one. That one also doesn't want to play. I feel like restarting the game maker or something. Something happened since I crashed. All of them don't want to play. Would be cool to have the effect while in the maker, like video effects playing to see the effect. You mean a preview, Little Legion? Because I'm pretty sure that is going to be a thing pretty soon. Also with animations and such. So that is upcoming. But yes, definitely, I agree. That's something that would be really nice to have. Previews of different types of things like animations, sounds, effects. We do have it for video effects, but sounds and animations would be really useful for sure. Okay, so let's try one more and see if it wants to work. I don't know if it does. Let's try... Which one should we try? Let's do rain. I like the sound of rain. Try removing some of the other effects and test them one at a time. I've already removed all the other sounds from the experience right now. I need to remove it and add it back. Okay, will do. I've removed it and added it back. Play on start, just making sure it actually is supposed to do that. Oh, there we go. Ah, now we've got birds chittering. How nice.
Lovely. You step outside and you just die instantly. No, 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 can't go here.
I escaped the corridor. I didn't want to go in there, so I just went out here in this very lovely flat area of nothing. Okay.
Little Legion. I am going to close that form now.
Good idea. While you do that, I am quickly going to go through a couple of news things again, just as a reminder that the Backrooms Game Jam is ending this Sunday. If you're participating, remember to wrap up your stuff. Also, remember that we are requiring a full playthrough of your game in video format so that we can actually see the entirety of your game, so that if we experience any game-breaking bugs, we are at least able to see, or if we're unable to go past a certain stage, if it's too difficult or if something happens and we're just not able to, because we can't be playing the same game for 2 hours on end. We have lots of games we need to play. So if for some reason that happens, we have your video that we can also refer to see how your game is working. So do remember that you need to do that so that you have it ready in time to upload your game. Also, do remember that the time is 3 p.m. UTC on Sunday. Don't do it late because we will not be accepting responses late. Also, we have a new bonus point that you can get for this game jam that's up to 2 points extra for creating a mood board with the scenario AI bot on Discord. You get access to the bot by getting your Backrooms Game Jam contestant or participant role in the personalized channel. When you have that role, you have access to the bot channels and you can try to, generate some images to create a mood board for a general feel of how your game's going to be. You don't have to create the assets from the mood board, but you should try to make that mood board reflect your game in one way or the other. Yep, so that's that. And also, we've got the Omnom avatars reveal today, so do remember that if you've bought one of those. And lastly, I'm going to go back to the little mechanics that we did. If one puts secret areas in a game, must those be shown in the video? If they're not really part of the main gameplay, you don't have to do that. I mean, I would say just play it from start to end, and if there's some side content, it's not necessary. But I would say the main part of your game needs to be at least 5 minutes long, so do remember that rule. So the main gameplay, excluding all the side stuff, should be a 5-minute game. So yeah, you can
if you've got side stuff, that would just be like a nice little
bonus
thing that we find. But just please make sure. I would say as well, 5 minutes from start to finish.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're looking for, especially if your game's hard. If you can do like a video that shows from start to finish. I don't think we've made it a full requirement, just in case some people make a longer game, but we do appreciate people that do a full playthrough of their game.
I do think we've made it a requirement for this one, haven't we?
Not a full
wait.
start to finish video. I thought it was
yes, we do. You must upload an uncut and unedited video of a full playthrough of your game to the submission form.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, that was added since the last game jam. So that is so that we can actually see the entirety of your game in case we get stuck or something else happens.
Yes, because it would be nice to be able to finish your games.
Yeah, because I mean, as much as I want to finish all the games, I still have a limited amount of time that I can spend on each game, and we all do. And you know, if some game is particularly hard, or we encounter some bugs that make it take longer, or something like that, it's nice to be able to refer to the video to see what else you've done, so that we can judge all of your work.
I do strongly suggest that you record your video as a playthrough from it being uploaded to the gallery, and not from you tabbing into your game from the edit mode, just because there are some things that might actually be broken when it's uploaded to the gallery. This is especially for multiplayer experiences. I don't think it relates too much to single player ones, but it's just good practice to make sure you're doing it from there, just in case there's a future multiplayer one and you just are automatically in the mindset to do it from the drafts gallery rather than your actual edit.
It's always good practice to even test your game in the gallery before you finalize your game, because if there might be something that could be broken from the time you upload it to the gallery, from the time you edit and then to upload it, you have time to still fix it. So I would suggest you do that before you submit your entry. Ain't no party like a vampire party. Hey, escape room artist. Good morning. We're about to end the stream real soon, but Panda,
I've got the winner.
Yep, I was going to say, why don't we announce the winner?
Yes, so that winner is from Twitch. What a surprise! Everybody's
wow.
from Twitch now. Wow. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And the winner is, oh shit, you know what? I haven't checked to see if they've actually won before.
Uh-oh.
Give me 1 minute. give me 1 moment to double check.
Extra tension, extra long drum roll.
Yeah, keep that drum roll going.
Oh, yay.
Okay, they have not. It is
awesome.
Polyonate.
Polyonate.
They have won.
Congrats.
They have won.
They have won the Weapon Crate NFT. Lucky person.
Which will be sent in 6 weeks' time from my account.
Awesome.
Yeah, roughly 6 weeks' time.
Oh, there he is in chat. They say thank you. Oh, it's always nice to see when someone is actually happy and receiving it and all that. Hey, GG's, congratulations on your weapon crates. Okay, I think it is time for the stream to end. We have gone through the tutorials, we've gone through the news, we've done the winner, and you guys are hopefully happy. And I hope you guys will put all the new audio to good use. I am really looking forward, even more so now, to see all the games that you create for this Backrooms Game Jam, because I don't think I've played any horror games in the Sandbox yet, and I'm really, really excited to try it, even though I hate horror games and I'm really terrible at it.
You did excellent.
Oh, I'm not terrible at creating them. I'm terrible at playing them.
I mean, like you did excellent creating and not crying on stream when you were test playing it.
It's easier not to get scared when you yourself create your game. Although, when I was testing this mechanic with the demon appearing in the red light, I actually did jump a couple of times.
And Maxi has said, well, with his fish memory, he'll forget what you did already, but we'll rewatch it. So
that's what the streams are for when we upload them on YouTube.
Yeah. So obviously there's only a limited amount of time for the stream stay on Twitch. However, they get re-uploaded onto YouTube roughly 24 to 48 hours after they have gone out here. So you will need to wait roughly 24 to 48 hours before it's uploaded to YouTube. But then you can go back and watch all that you have forgotten and miss, and skip out the bit where we talk about Subnautica.
Unless you find that interesting. Subnautica is an awesome game, actually.
It
I actually
really
think
is.
it is so masterly done.
I really do need to play the second one.
Oh yeah, me too. But
Yeah.
I kind of want my husband to play it so that I don't have to actually be the one playing it. Because
You
I
just
can't.
you watch from a safe distance.
Yes, that was what I did with the original one. I didn't play it. He tried to make me, and I went towards that ship that was stranded, the whatever that was called, Aurora.
Oh yeah.
And I was just like, nope. I cannot do this.
That's not too bad. I had somebody be like, just swim the other side of the ship.
No.
And so that's what I did, and because they were like, I'll donate to you if you do it, because I am a big wuss pants. Like, I am very easy to terrify. However, I really enjoy horror games. I'm just terrified of them. And so I was like, fine, I'll do it. But if I get scared, then I'm going to go back and like, I'll accept those consequences. So yeah, I stuck very close to the edge of the ship, and I saw about 3 leviathans in the distance.
Oh my god!
And he was like, "Go on, go a bit closer to one. Go a bit closer over there."
Why?
And I was like, "No." I was like, "No." But the hilarious thing is, I forgot that there is apparently one at the very back of the ship, so I stuck to the side of it. And then, of course, I get to the back of the ship, and he's like right in my face, and, and I scream, and I just swim for my life.
Yeah, that the one at the back of the ship is the one that I encountered, because if you just go right, like after you reach the ship, instead of going all the way around, that's the one you reach the first, and
Yeah, it's
not a good experience for me.
No, it's terrifying. It's the fact that you get to hear it.
Yes.
And it's only like you hear it making its noises.
Yeah.
And then you stop hearing the noises and you think you're fine, but he's there.
It's not fine.
No, it's not. It's not okay. It's not okay at all. But yeah, I did spend the majority of that game just being terrified.
Yeah, I ended up just staying in the reef, so that's not really what you're supposed to do, which is why I just let my husband play it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, if I wasn't being forced, I would never have finished it.
Oh no, for sure. Okay, I think we are finished for today, so we don't sit and talk Subnautica for the rest of the day, which is fun. But it's
not the Sandbox.
It's not the Sandbox, and more work to do as well. So we'll end for today, and I'll be back next Wednesday. We also have our Thursday stream tomorrow with Panda. I do believe we're doing that one, right?
We are going to be covering a couple of different things. So we will be hopping into the Game Maker so I can show you a modular piece that is, I believe it's already been teased, but it is a building created by Alex that is going to be a free claim for landowners who have owned land since February.
Nice.
And so he has asked me to do a talk about that because he is on vacation time right now. So we're going to be looking at that. We will also be continuing with our giant asset build.
Awesome. So we will see you tomorrow, and we will see you on Monday, and I will see you, and possibly Panda if she's joining again, on Wednesday again for another Game Maker tutorial. And until then, have a good one, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye.